Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a couple weeks. Apologize, no content has been put out, but it's been busy. So I just want to show you guys real quick what I've been doing lately. I put the lav mic on because with the other mic I had up top, it was, you can hear a variation of sound when I turn the camera away from me. So hopefully this is better for everyone. Now what I have in front of me is my 68 Camaro, which I told you guys would be here. So it's finally here. You know, CRT's got her sister and she's getting ready to get media blasted today. So exciting day, and the car is gonna be gone for a couple weeks, I think, but here she is in all her glory. More or less, this is how she was when pulled her out of a barn for about 38 years. So I tore down already everything, mostly from the front. Still got the brake booster and everything there, but still original subframe, original suspension. These tires are not original. In fact, I believe the tires I have over here are. But there she is, 68 SS 396. Interior's all gutted, floor pans are not too bad, but it's all gonna get media blasted here within the next week or two, and then it'll be quite the reveal when she comes back. A few problem areas with rust, but nothing too crazy, so I'm excited. So I've had this 68 now for about probably 5-6 years, maybe longer than that. I actually took ownership around 2013, 2014, and I was overseas at the time, so it took me a couple years to get back here in the States to ship it to me. So I went and picked it up around 2015 and broke it all down. Original glass, everything. I still have original interior. I still have, which I'm probably not going to use, but everything was like it was when it was put into a barn about 30 years ago. I still have the original tag, the original license plate, and you can see the last time it was registered was 1978. That is the original South Carolina plate. So that's pretty neat. Gives me a good idea of when the last time it was put on the road. And I'm glad someone tucked it into a barn for that many years, because probably saved a heck of a lot of rust from happening. What else? The motor I have here in the corner, it is a big block, but it's a Chevelle motor. It's not a numbers matching car. This is the Chevelle 402, 1971. It's all gonna be rebuilt within the next couple weeks, and it's gonna get a couple goodies with that stock rebuild. So that's gonna go back in, and a bunch of other goodies are coming pretty soon for this car. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to unveil the 68 Camaro. It just came back from the media blaster. I'm excited. It's a completely different car. I mean, it's the same car, but you almost don't recognize it to an extent. So the whole thing was sent off, media blasted with crushed glass, and it was primed. So I still got some metal work to do, but at least it's primed, it's sealed. I don't have to worry about any of the metal getting oxidized or any of that nonsense. So I'm gonna turn around here and I'm gonna walk through it with you guys, because this is the first time I'm seeing it, other than the pictures and stuff that I've seen. So here it is. Front fenders are over there on the ground, but as you can see, looks a lot better. All stock suspension. Those are all getting replaced, but front subframe looks nice. As you come up, the cowl, the firewall, everything looks relatively decent. Some rust up here near the VIN. Looks like they sprayed the VIN. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that off there. And let's see, the seals, or the edges around the glass, the front windshield, don't look too bad. There's a couple spots with some holes that I'll probably have to fill. Left side took the most of the damage and the repairs over the years. So that's what it unveiled there. I'll probably look at replacing this left quarter, because that's the worst one of this entire car. You can see that backside's pretty chewed up, and then the bottom. some holes. So that might go, but at least the inner skin looks good. For the most part, inner skin still looks like it can be worth not replacing. Yeah, that door is a little beat up. I might just drive it around like that. What do you guys think? Rear deck with the speakers and everything. Rear windshield, everything looks pretty solid. There's a hole there. I might have to look into filling all that, but interior I'm really satisfied with. Check this out, guys. Minus that hole there where the drive shaft or pieces of it probably flew through it when they were drag racing this thing back in the 70s maybe. But the interior didn't really have a whole lot of rust to begin with. There is some holes. I could see the floor a little bit down there, so I might have to just replace this section here, this driver section. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, everything looks solid. No holes. I mean, there's a couple there. Some of those are, I think, some of the drillable holes for the seats or something of that nature. So everything looks good in here. Roof, solid. Just needs it all the new interior vinyl and everything. The doors have always been solid. I had them go ahead and hit them up with the paint here too, so they've always been pretty solid. Nothing too crazy down here, maybe a little couple spots there. Nothing horrible. And then as we move to the trunk, you can see this deck lid here has got some issues going on there all the way across. So maybe some filler, maybe that can happen, but other than that, the rear with the lights, everything is pretty solid. Let's go ahead and open up the trunk if we can. I think they still left the locking mechanism on, but I might be able to get in here and pop it. No, I'm not too sure, but anyway, the trunk, let's see if I can get in here. You guys can see the trunk is not bad. Sorry, I can't get in here at the moment, but a little bit of rust there as we move underneath the car. Still got the rails for the gas tank. Probably reuse those, reuse the stock gas tank. And now you can see the 12-bolt rear end. And you could make out the numbers all nice now. So everything looks good underneath. The hole underneath is all sprayed and media blasted. Man, this thing looks so much better. Not gonna lie, it is 100 times better than. There used to be so much gunk right here. Much, much better. Very happy with starting fresh like this. Very, very happy. So other than that, oh, let me show you guys here. Here is the fenders. Left side, remember I said the left side took the brute of the weather, and I don't know if it was in the barn that way and it was kind of stuck out on the left side a little bit, but it looks like that left side took the beating. Not too bad right there. I could probably replace that section. The rest of the fender looks good. I have those lower sections of the fenders that are all still in good condition. So right, I think the right was pretty good to begin with, so there's no rust on it whatsoever. Now the radiator support is probably going to get replaced, and the reason I say that is because those aren't going to work for me right there. Those are pretty beat up, and those bushings definitely are gone. So other than that, let's see, we got some rust here on the front. I don't know if it's a cowl or what do you call that? Some of the guys can school me on that. But other than that, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 68 Camaro is media blasted, primed, ready to get put back together. Majority of original parts and all the rest of the parts that you guys will see me install soon. So I'm very excited, and this is a huge step in the stage 1 build of the 1968 Camaro SS 396. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, let me know. See you next time.